Shut up! Man,
what gives you the right?
The rules say you can't speak unless you got the feather.
Oh, Bill.
Hey, Hank. My new name is Energy Turtle. I've found myself.
Bring out your fire guy, which now has the gear above him. See what I'm saying? Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Ancestral Guidance, Spirit Walker's Grace, Stormkeeper, Lava Burst, 40%, Vote Boat, Meteor, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt. Alright, what's going on, everybody? We're going to make sure everybody understands what we're trying to do here. We are queuing up for an RBG. Right now, we're going to showcase the Energy Turtle build that's utilized in RBGs, 2s, 3s, and everything. It's all different rotations. It's going to be a pretty long video, so just stay with me. We're going to show you guys what it's all about. We are rocking all crit gear besides the shoulders. All of this will be displayed in the bottom of the description. All of the gear, we're going to go over it real quick, just bap, so you can see exactly. We got the Sophic on there, Devotion. Everything is crit for everything is spec for pretty much crit and mastery. All right, we're rocking the 70% crit embellishment along with the comfort one that gives you the zone of focus that makes your gear super comfy. That's why we like it. Gives you that mastery of 400, whatever it is in PvP. You know what I mean? The damage trinket on use, because we're going for straight damage on that one-shot build. You know what it's about. We're rocking 36 crit, 46% mastery in regular base form. Going over the talents. This is the Energy Turtle build right here. We are rocking Volcanic Surge, Sky Fury Totem, and Static Field Totem for our PvP talents. These are all going to be incorporated and focused around Volcanic Surge. That buffs our Lava Burst by 45%. Unfortunately, if you take this, you will not have Lava Surge, so no instant cast Lava Bursts, and you're going to have to free cast your Lava Burst. Alright? Now, the reason why we're taking up this one is because we want to focus around Ascendance, which is going to be a 2-minute cooldown, thanks to our Oath of the Farseer. That will give you 15% additional haste when it is active, but that is... You don't really need haste for this, but it's nice to have it like in the back end. But Oath of the Farseer will give you a 15% additional haste while active, but we don't need it or use it for after that bad boy because we're going for the one shot. All right. So this right here, people forget about Ascendance, that when you use it, you will transform into a fire flame bad boy that increases the damage of your Lava Burst by the amount equal to your critical strike chance. That's right. That's why we're trying to put our critical strike at least above 40%. But we've noticed that we maxed out crit. We can hit really hard, but we want those extra Lava Bursts. That's why we're putting this mastery into around 60%. When we're fully buffed and fully everything, you get around 60% mastery, and it's very nice, very nice. And so we're calling this one the Energy Turtle. That's different from everything else, is Ancestral Guidance. We're adding this into the rotation because we noticed that our teammates are just dying at just the perfect moments. Like if they had one more heal, I could have just you know, finished off the person. So we're incorporating this one, and it's been awesome. And so this one in the rotation is going to be very good. Same thing with everything else, is we're improving that Lava Burst by 5% right here. Also 15% from Primordial Surge, Elemental Equilibrium, extra 15%, Bread and Butter, Flux Melting, 20%, and then giving all that with our Trinket and Racial combined will give us a Lava Burst that's powerful, and after you cast that one, will give you a 25% chance to give us an extra Lightning Bolt with Power of the Maelstrom, because that one combined with Surge of Power, that one, when we want to release another one, that one is very good for this one. But you have to Earth Shock to use this one, which is not going to be part of the rotation, but this one's just good to have. We're also... oh shit. Boom, son. That lightning. Look at all those crits. Boom, son. Got him. Boom, regular lightning bolt. What you dumbass doing? Just... Boom, son. Boom, Hunter. Boom, 6, son. That's what I'm talking about. Damn. Didn't even need Stormkeeper, son. Didn't even need Stormkeeper. Shanks, you ain't king of the pirates, son. That's what's up. We're going to go over the talents briefly. Again, Volcanic Surge, that's 45%, plus 5%, 50, plus this one, 65, this one right here, 75, 80, plus this one up here, 80, 90, right here, 110, right here, plus your 3 up here on this side, and plus your crit, which will be around 40%. So it's around, when it adds up to everything, flex melting, everything else, it should be like 150 to 170, plus your trinket, plus your racial, everything else, it all adds up. Very pretty like, okay? And so this right here is the rotation. All right, this is the gates right here. All right, this is the gates. Now, if you are lucky enough to have a Mungo tank and go out there and he's just taking everything, and you are free casting, I need everyone to understand, this is, you have different casts that you need. All right, this is the one where you're free casting. All right, gates open up, and you know right off the bat you should have the rock guy, because if they come charging towards you, you can stun them if you're the focus of the target. All right, unfortunately, if you're not the focus of the target, this is going to be the fire one. We're just going to go in order, fire and then rock guy, because if I go rock, fire guy, it's going to confuse everybody. So we're going to go fire guy first. All right, this rotation right here is going to be for the fire guy rotation 1. All right, fire guy rotation 1. Rotation 1 means that you can free cast. There's nobody on you, it's just you free casting. You got to do whatever you want, and you're on the move. This is the rotation. Rotation number 2 is going to be when a warrior or a melee is on you. That's the difference. This is rotation 1, nobody on you. You get a free cast. You got a warrior mungoing them. You bring out your fire guy. All right. You want to go swift. You want to be mobile. Mobility. That's what this is all about right here. All right. So you're going to Sky Fury Totem. All right. Primordial Wave. See how I'm running? Frost Shock. Ancestral Guidance, Spirit Walker's Grace, I'm still running. Storm's Keeper, Lava Burst, Meteor, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. That is rotation number 1 with the fire guy. That's when nobody's on you. You can just free run wherever you want to run to. You got to do whatever you want because nobody is on you. That is rotation number 1. All right. With that one, see how much we hit. Ooh, and you were able to see it right off the bat how deadly this bad boy is. All right, this right here, we got a 6-pounder, 293. All right, and the Elemental Blast crit for 166. You want to be sexy with that bad boy. Damn. The first one hit for 293. We'll call it 300. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, possibly 14 amongst the whole everything. You know what I mean? 1.3, 1.4 pound lava burst. That is a one-hitter quitter if you can get 6 lava bursts. And the reason why we want that one is because we want 60% mastery, because we were able to get 3 more lava bursts for pretty much 4, 5 right here, 5, 6, 7. We were able to get an extra 700k lava bursts by upping our mastery to a 60% chance for each one of these lava bursts right here to overload. And they did, and that extra damage right there is worth the crit and just maxing out crit, because we want that damage, that chance of rouletting that dice of getting 3 extra. You know what I mean? Because we can pump this up to about 320. You know what I mean? But that's right again. But I'm going to try to do it by just calling out the combo. You're going to assume that this person over here is trying to silence me. All right? So I'm going to show you the best I can in slowest of motion. All right? So we got 15 seconds on our fire guy. But just to showcase, it's gonna be this guy right here, this Death Knight. He's hitting me right here. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? He charged me. He gripped me. You know what I mean? So I pull out my fire guy. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready to do damage because the team said we're ready for the burst. We're ready for the burst. Drop that Sky Fury. He's on me. He's doing his thing. Primordial Wave. All right. Frost Shock. Now we're gonna give him something to bait after the Ancestral Guidance. We're gonna boom. There it is. Lava Burst, Meteor, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. You see what I'm saying? We're going to give him something to silence because he's not going to waste his stun. He's going to use his silence. We're going to hope because a good 80% to 90% they use their silence and we get it off. And I know on the other side, they're like, damn, son, like he juked me. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. So on this one, we were able to get 300k. I saw it was a 300k, 200, pretty much 300k, 290 and 248 because we were only able to get 2 overloads, but that's worth it right there. That's still a one shot right there. And that right there will ensure, because if you try to do the first one, if you try to do the first rotation and you Spirit Walker's Grace and you run and you use Stormkeeper, they see that you're immune, they're gonna stun you. That's the reason why you want to do this when a melee is on you. You want to bait it, all right? You want to bait that bad boy, and then once you get it, then you get a 5-pounder and you worry about how much you get after it. And so this one, we hit him with a 300k, 200, 200. So that's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just right off the bat, guaranteed from 3 guaranteed lava bursts, and then everything else is extra. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's a 1.2, you know, that's $1 million meatball right there, you know, $1 million meatball. And so that one is rotation number 2, all right? And now for this one is going to be rotation number 3, all right? This one is pretty much the same one as rotation number 1, but you're going to be behind a pillar, all right? So say you got some casters that are trying to, they can stun you from far away, you know what I mean? Say you got a mage trying to sheep you, you got a warlock trying to fear you, or some sort of something from a ranged distance. This is rotation number 3. So say the gates open up, all right? Say the gates open up, you got range over there, you want to get into position, all right? Get into position. The target is right here. Say your guy, that's my buddy right here. This guy right here, Ken, he's over here just whooping his ass, all right? I'm behind a pillar right here. All their team is focused on this guy now because he's getting trained. He's almost dead. He's at 1%. So now they're trying to heal him, all right? And so our job is to help DPS this one. And so we're going to do the rotation. But they see that over here, this guy's going to try to fear me or sheep me or some shit or whatever. So this rotation is to make sure that we can stay behind a pillar, all right? This rotation is just like number 1, but it's used for behind a pillar. So what we're going to do is be right here. We're going to do our casting right here, and then we're going to run behind a pillar so we don't get sheeped or anything, and then finish out right here. But I'll bring it out right here so you can see, because it's wider, because over here the camera angle. So we'll do it like this. We're going to be behind this pillar. They're trying to sheep us over here. We're going to run behind a pillar and then come back out. We can, of course, come over here. That'd be the best, you know, optional strategy, but we're just going to come out here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to have our flame guy, right? Ghost Wolf in, just like the same rotation, and put the Sky Fury behind the pillar, just so they can't kill it, you know what I mean? Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Ancestral Guidance, we're still running, Spirit Walker's Grace, Stormkeeper, Lava Burst, we're behind the pillar, Ascendance, Meteor, Lightning Bolt, but it's Meteor Ascendance, Lightning Bolt. And so we're behind a pillar, and we're doing the Hot Sauce AI Ankle Breaker. And that's what it's called, all right? We're behind the pillar, so they don't see us, and they're like, oh my god, like he's trying to cast the Lava Burst. You run behind the pillar because they're going to try to sheep or fear you, So then you come back out when it's about ready, and then you hit him with the 5-pound lava burst. All right, we hit him for 310. All right, 321, 199, 292, and 219. Bam. So again, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, so $1 million lava burst. If you can get 5 lava bursts, that's where you want it to be. That's like a $1 million lava burst, you know, $1 million meatball. And so again, that's the rotation number 3 behind a pillar. When you got casters on you and they just constantly sheeping you or whatever, and you have to be behind a pillar because they're just messing you up, that's what you want to do. You want to be like right there, boop, boop, be right here, be behind the pillar, execute the rotation, come around right here, but you can just come around so you don't have to juke back. But sometimes I like to be right here and just juke it in, not too wide, because you go too wide, you're not going to make it back. You're going to line of sight yourself, and you're going to mess up. All right, so that's why this is very important. You got to practice this bad boy. So when you're right here on this bad boy, you juke it and you have the right timing of it, because that's a 2-second cast. It's a very long cast. Utilize it to your advantage, but do not hesitate, because if you hesitate, then you mess up, and now you got to wait 2 minutes. All right, this one right here is going to be rotation number 10, the Healer Killer. All right, so you're going to do the same rotation. You're running, but you're going to keep the healer in place, because say he's moving around everywhere, you know what I mean? So hopefully you can get the right angle and everything going. You get the rock guy, you stun him, keep him in place, and you finish off the rotation. All right, so the gates are going to open up in 3 seconds. You're going to bring your rock guy out. Ghost wolfing out. You see the healer. He's right there. So you're going to do the rotation, and at 30% of the lava burst cast, you're going to stun him. All right. Sky Fury out. Primordial Wave. Frost Shock. Ancestral Guidance. Spirit Walker's Grace. Stormkeeper. Lava burst stun. Ascendance. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. That one right there is rotation number 10 for the Healer Killer. So you can stun him and and finish casting your lava burst, and he can't do nothing. He's just stunned. So right there, he has the bubble or he'll die, but he thinks that he won't die on a simple cast of lava burst. But when you hit him for this much right here, 290 something, 300 possibly, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So even this right here, 900k for only one overload. Unfortunate, only one overload. But that's a 900k lava burst, and then you have the lightning to follow up. That's why we have it like that. Lightning is quick, and it follows it up quick, so it can finish them off. If your lava burst is just unfortunate on the roulette, and the dice ain't in your favor, and you only get one, and it does the job, but just not enough, and it takes you there, that's when the lightning finishes them off. And so right there, that's rotation number 10, when you're trying to stun the healer that's trying to run away, or you see a good mark, and you have your pet stun up and everything is ready. Stun them, finish it off, and they get to watch their demise. It's hilarious. Rotation number 9 is if a melee is on you, we're going to do rotation number 2, but with the stun instead of the meteor. All right, and so this one is for either a melee that's on you or a healer that you're trying to kill. All right, so say the guy is on you and he's right here next to me. What we're going to do is showcase that he's going to be stunned, and we're going to run away and show that he's going to stay right there, and then just kill him. All right, and so we're bringing out our rock guy right now, and he's on us. All right, and here he is. He's doing his thing. We're going to Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Ancestral Guidance, bait him with the Stormkeeper, Spirit Walker's Grace, Lava Burst Stun, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. Alright? And so with that stun, it keeps him in place while we're running away, and then we hit him with that Lava Burst. Now, I'm not sure if I hit him with the Ascendance just in time, Yeah, it only hit for 200. Only hit for 250, but that's only because I didn't press Ascendance. I let the Lava Burst go before I pressed Ascendance because I was talking and trying to do it at the same time, and I just missed the thing. But you know, you got to stun at 30%, and then at the end, Ascendance before the end of the cast of Lava Burst, so obviously get the buff and everything, and then Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. But that one right there, we ended up getting a 6-pounder, again 3 overloads, so let's just call it 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1 million, 1.2, just on a one with after I did the Ascendance after, so the, you know, the one doesn't hit for 300 something, you know what I mean, and the other ones hit for a little bit less just because it came after. But even at that, you're still hitting for 1 million plus, just as long as you get it off. I messed up even when this is messing up, but this one right here, you get to stun them while they're on you, and you get to run away and hit them with the killer one shot, you know what I mean. And if it overloads right here for 3 of them, ooh, they're dead, son, they're dead. All right, so rotation number 12 is called the Tank Killer. Now, literally for RBGs, this is for RBGs. This right here is the Tank Killer. It's literally the same exact thing as solo RBG. It's just you're running up in there and you're doing rotation number 1. All right. Tank Killer is no joke. It's the exact same rotation. All it is just liquid magma totem. If you see other people, you just drop it on them, so then it could be a distraction and they're confused. But the RBG, for the tanks, they have over 2 million HP. We hit these dudes. The hardest that I've hit a dude was literally 900k on the first lava burst. We've hit them total, their whole HP. 2 million, easy, easy. When they have that much HP because they be using like dungeon gear and stuff, dead, no problem. We're doing rotation number 1. All right, we're out there. The tank is right there in the corner. Say this is a war song, right? The tank is right there. You're on the pillar, son. You're on top of the pillar, and you're on top of here, right? And he's behind that little wall thing, and he's just chilling by himself. Say the healers are up on the top, and they can just heal him right there. They're on the bottom. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right? You're just gonna go straight into it. Now, it doesn't even matter. We're in and out. We're just gonna snipe them real quick, and we're out. So, if you're lucky enough to see him and spot him right there, you Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shot. If you want to Ancestral Guidance, you can, but you can go straight just into it. All right. Stormkeeper. You see him, get behind the thing, and you run out there. Boom, boom, bam, bam, and it's over. It's over. It's done, and they're dead. That tank, and if they have stacks on them, they're dead. They're dead. They cannot handle the pump. The only thing is somebody has to be quick with the cocoon or the bubble or whatever, but I think it drops it if they bubble. But they got to be quick with something. Pain suppression, they got to be quick with it. But they'll even have like their bark skin or whatever it is, and they'll still die. You know what I mean? And so you do rotation number 1 for the tanks. That's the Tank Killer right there. All right. So this is going to be rotation number 11. This guy right here is going to be your primary target. Say he's a healer. This guy over here is going to be another target. He's going to be another healer. And the group right here is the DPS that's in the middle that's fighting my group over here. We're going to Primordial Wave this guy. This guy's going to be Flame Shocked. And this group right here is going to be hit with Liquid Magma Totem. But what we're going to do is click on this guy. This is going to be our main target. We're going to hover over this guy with the macro that we have. Flame shock him, so it just flame shocks him, but it doesn't click off of our target. We're going to hover over this area right here and hit him with the liquid magma totem, and then we're going to primordial wave this target and then start the rotation. All right, and so what we're going to do is bring out our flame guy, so everyone will be nice and dotted up with 40-second flame shocks. Bring out that dude. We're going to be in Ghost Wolf form. We're going to Sky Fury, Flame Shock, Liquid Magma Totem, start the rotation on our dude over here, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Ancestral Guiding Spirit Walker's Grace, Storm Keeper, Lava Burst, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. And that right there is the rotation number 11 for RBGs. So it showcased that you can at least kill the healer with this combo. I've killed at least 3 people with this bad boy, but definitely the healer, usually your primary target, goes down real quick. But give me 1 second to fix this real quick. And this is the damage that we get for each of them. So say you were able to get it all on the Liquid Magma Totems. This is how much damage that you can just put off right off the bat. Obviously, you can't listen to the numbers because you're hitting like a dungeon and the other training dummies, but you have to see the quantity of this. We understand the quality of it. We need to understand how much we can hit with that bad boy. And so if we're hitting these many people with it and killing at least 2 healers right off the bat and doing so much damage to their DPS, we can just hope that our DPS will just finish the rest of the DPS right off the bat. And we end up killing the healers, so there's only 1 healer left that has to pick up all that work. But then usually by that time our guys have killed off the rest and we can just kill off that dude. And so usually that's the strategy that I like to go with, and it's been working. I usually get like a berserk, go into the bad boy, target a healer, throw down the lava, try to flame shock another person, start the rotation, and just try to kill my 1 main target. And when I try to utilize all the rotations and kill that 1 target, the other people that take damage is just massive as well. So that's what I'm talking about. Number 13 is just going to be regular lava burst rotation. All right, regular lava burst rotation. That's it. You can literally kill a dude with a regular lava burst. All right, all you need is Stormkeeper. If you have Stormkeeper up and say you're on cooldown, say you got 30 seconds left and you're like, damn son, but you want to use Primordial Wave like right now because you got 30 seconds left. Say we used it, boom boom, like say you don't kill him right here, it'll be ready when this is back up. So now we have it, we're like, oh snap, we use it, we get the bad boy, we can use it for regular lava right there, regular. All right, and that's not bad. That's not bad right there. Just regular lava burst with a lightning bolt right after it, because you have this one that makes it quick as hell. It's reduced by 50%, and if you're lucky enough to get Power of the Maelstrom, that's what that moan meant, you get an extra lava burst or an extra lightning bolt. All right, number 14, rotation number 14 is regular lava burst with Stormkeeper. All right, regular lava burst with Stormkeeper, the Primordial Wave. When you have these, are assuming you have Primordial Wave up like that. Primordial Wave, regular lava burst, Stormkeeper, that's a good combo. That's number 14 right here. So we're gonna be buffed up with it, and so we're going to say we have our Sky Fury. We're gonna buff it up, boom boom. Now we're buffed up fully. Regular lava burst, lightning. That one right there, look at that. That's ridiculous. Don't pay attention to the lightning bolt just because the lightning bolt damage is just, there's something wrong with it. I don't know what's going on with that one right there. When you have, I wish it was 400k, but what we're looking for right there is just the quantity of it. You see what I'm saying? Because you gain that lightning bolt with it. Yeah. Obviously, as you can see right here, all of this is weak auras. We play buttonless. Every icon animation thing that you see right here is all an ability. So up here is a guy Murloc with an axe. That's my trinket because he gets me out of stuff. Whatever situation I'm in, he brings the axe and he gets me out of the trouble. So that's how I know that that's my trinket. Up here, that is my embellishment buff that you can see right here, that greatly improves comfort of your gear, allowing you to enter a zone of focus while over 90% health, granting you 431 mastery. I like to have it right here at eye level because that's where my other 2 trinkets will be, right here, and my other embellishment of 70% above health, you gain a certain amount of crit. which is very nice. And so we want that because we want as much crit as possible for this bad boy. To the left of the trinket, we have our pocket sand, which is wind shear. It looks like little ball of crack that we throw at them and they forget what they were doing. Next to that, to the right, is my flame shock. I like it to be at eye level because it's very quick and it resets real quick, so I need it to be right here. Flame shock. Over here is our ability of ascendance. That's our cinder kitten. We want it to be there because we understand if it's there, that's how he transforms into a an elemental fire god, and it's because of our cinder kitten right here. This one over here is our flame shock, which is pretty much flame shock. It's a primordial wave. It applies the flame shock, so basically 2 flame shocks, so I can flame shock 2 targets. But this also means that whoever has this target on them, I get to have another lava burst thrown at them, whoever has flame shock. This right here is lava burst. That's the bread and butter of this whole bad boys. We are talented into Echo of the Elements, so it gives us 2 lava burst charges, so hence why we have 2 lava bursts right here. We do have Ice Fury, and that one is that one right there. It's a big ass icon of a glacial spike, so that's why we made that a glacial spike, and that's our Ice Fury. Over here is our Stormkeeper, which is our bad boy up here. Everybody understands and likes this one, and when we have our Stormkeeper up, usually we can have a dual, which is over here, but for right now we just have one. Over here, that looks like a lightning lasso. It's because it's lightning lasso. It looks like a chain of lightning that's wrapped around in a circle. That's what it is. That's what it be. These are our damage abilities, so it's right in the front, right off the bat. In the back is our abilities that are utility. Over here, it's a tornado with a gust of wind, looking like it's all over the place because it's gust of wind. Thunderstorm that looks like it's coming down, it's because it's thunderstorm. Shield right here, that's our shield. That's ancestral or astral shift, ancestral guidance. Astral shift for our shield because it shields us. Over here is our boots with wings on it. Spirit Walker's Grace. Bloodlust, everyone knows that icon, and this jumping frog right here is Hex. That's Hex because that's what it does. It turns into a frog. So over here we have our totems because we're a shaman. We have Healing Stream Totem. To the right of that is Capacitor Totem. We like a little lightning thing for it. Earth Grab, little vines and roots for it. Yeah, they like the Earth Grab. Fear, because that's what that icon is right there. That's our Tremor Totem. And our new one over here is Stone Skin Totem that we like to utilize with this one because it does help against melees that are getting against us, mixed in with Spirit Wolf that gives us 20% damage, 30% total, plus Astral Shift, plus this one plus 20. It's plus 40. It's just a lot of plus. Reduced damage, we like that. It's nice. Stone Skin Totem. To the right of that is our Fire Elemental and our Rock Elemental to the right of that. When we bring out our Fire guy, above it will show a Meteor, but we don't have it spec'd because we have Liquid Magma Totem for solo RBGs. But for the sake of that one, we are going to put it there right now, just so we can show you what we're talking about, because above him would be a meteor, a little small rock right there, so it could show you what it is. And for our rock guy, it has a thing called Pulverize, which is a stun that stuns the target for 4 seconds. We have a little another just like capacitor totem over here to stun him. We have a little icon right here to show that we have it and it's ready. And if you're lucky enough to use it 2 times while he's out, because he's out for a minute, if you can stun him right off the bat, 40-second cooldown, stun him again, comes in very handy. Nice. You know what to do with those. You know what to do with those in the rotation. When you stun him, healer killer. You know what I mean? And so with that one right there, I'm gonna dismiss him. We also have castables for our UI. So say you want to use lightning bolt. We actually have a UI showing that you, the viewer, can see that I'm casting lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, chain lightning will rotate, chain lightning. All right, and then we have our ice fury over here. We have snow being pulled from the ground / rotating around our hands / creating these ice glacials at the top of us. And so when it hits them, boom, we end up getting 4 snowballs that are worth 400% or whatever it is, and it counts it down. Boom, right there, counts it down. Now those 2 things that you see right here are one thing. It shows us when our Sulfic Devotion is up and running, because we got 4 seconds to show us like, yo, you gotta see we're maxing it at 47% mastery and that much crit, do some damage. That's what that's about right there. All right, that's what that's about. Our other icon that we like to show that everybody likes is also the regular lava burst cast. We have a lava burst up here that we get to show you that we're morphing it into, because you see my character right here pulling it from the earth. This is what it's doing. It's forming into the ether, and then when we let it go, we shrink it down and we shoot it at them. You see what I'm saying? When we want to utilize our Stormkeeper up here, we have this animation down here, right above here, so it looks like we're pulling it from the ether. We could just rise and zoom out all the way from the top, and it looks like a big portal. You see what I'm saying? Like a huge lightning thing that we're forming from the sky. The closer we get, the smaller it is, obviously. Looks like we're doing it right on our hand, you know what I mean? So if we zoom out a little bit, it's a small little one. It still looks nice. But we usually play fully zoomed out, and just so when there's obviously a lot of action going on right here, I want to be able to see, hey, am I casting it, you know? Boom. And so if we're over here by ourselves, without all that stuff, it looks nice. And then when you actually use it, we have 2 weak auras over here showing us that we have 2 lightning bolts that we can use. And there goes our focus again, because our Sulfic Devotion has popped for our buff, and we have 4 seconds to utilize that bad boy to really hit a dude really hard, because that buffs us by thousands of intellect. You know what it is, you know what I mean? And so that is our Stormkeeper. We also have our defense of Astral Shift, a lot of people like, which is our shields, which we are out of place right now. There we go, because of the Ghost Wolf. We have that one right there, so it shows us our shields, so we know we have Astral Shift available. And then also I think we have one more, which is the audio of Primordial Wave, because you hear all the audio when the Sulfic Devotion pops. We have a moan. You hear the lightning, it's thunder, you know? You hear that? That's thunder. So the other one we have is for Primordial Wave. That one right there is the hockey sound from One Piece, you know what I mean? And so when you want to do Conqueror's Hockey, you know what I mean, that's when we have it for Ascendants. Because usually when you use the Conqueror's Hockey, usually when you use the Conqueror's Hockey, people get put to sleep, you know what I mean? And so that's why we have that sound for Ascendants, and those are usually the ones that we have for our UI here. Now everything else is usually, this is what everything looks like all together. Everyone also likes this one over here, which is the Shaman Totem. That shows you if somebody's feared or something like that. That if someone's feared, it pops up, so you don't have to actually think about it. And that one is this one right here. And so I'll put this one in the description as well. Any of these UIs that you guys would like to utilize for yourself, just let me know in the comments. but there's over like 100. I can't even go over all of them. There's like so many. All right, but it started with one, and then after another, and then it turned into all this. So you have an ability for everything, and it just takes time. So just let me know if there's a specific one that you are looking for. Let me know in the comments. All right, and so we're gonna move on to the next add-on, which is, but the main one that people want to know about is this one right here, which is Sweepy Boop's Arena Helper. This one is awesome as shit. That is all the icons that you're seeing right here above these dudes' head. It's just, this is the most annoying thing about it, is you can't have a setting to where it turns off in real world, but this right here is an arena, so everybody who has an icon over their head is on Horde my friendly side, you know what I mean? Everybody else who doesn't, this guy right here, he's Alliance, you see what I'm saying? And so he'll have that border of everything else. These guys over here, my teammates, or a healer, this guy right here is a Shadow Priest, but for a healer it'll have a healer sign, a cross sign, all that jazz. But these are very nice to have because it's very clear and it goes behind the pillar, and it's just very good to have. A lot of people ask me for these ones. You can customize it yourself. But for some reason, if you can tell me how to have it so it doesn't show in world, only in arena, that'd be nice. It's called Sweepy Boop's Arena Helper. All right, that's the one for that one. We obviously have threat plates to show all of our stuff. Everyone already knows about that one. And the other one is the XCT scrolling one that goes right here, that shows your lava bursts and all your damage and stuff like that. On the right I have the crits, on the left I have regular damage. Easy, titas, easy. XCT plus, and it's this, that it's on the side. On the left side is my regular hits, on the right side is my crits on that target right there. And this one is called XCT plus. And obviously if you have a question for this one, it's pretty self-explanatory on that one. Where this one is located is just under outgoing crits. Right here I have everything else disabled besides outgoing and outgoing crits, and that's going to be on the left and the right. And so you can see how it is for you. Do what you need to do with that one. But that's pretty much it for all the rotations and all of the add-ons that we use. You know, once you see and break down everything, it's pretty much very simple, you know. And so again, for this one, the Energy Turtle, for both the solo shuffles and the RBGs that we've been noticing, we can do them in 2s and 3s and everything too, because obviously 3s is shuffles, but you just need coordination with your team so you can understand what's going on. But again, you want to bring out your fire guy, which now has the meteor above him. You see what I'm saying? Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Ancestral Guidance, Spirit Walker's Grace, Stormkeeper, Lava Burst, 40%, Vote Boat, Meteor, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt. And that right there is the rotation. And I'm pretty sure we got at least 5 on that bad boy to close out this piece. And nope, we were lucky enough to get 6 to close this piece out on for 291, 200, 193, 284, 234, and 212. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 1.4 million plus Lightning Bolt right after it. Yo, Tank Killer, Healer Killer, definitely a DPS killer. Come at me.